Well, good evening, cricket lovers. Welcome to yet another exciting day of cricket. It's match number 23. We're coming you live and exclusive from Sharjah International Cricket Stadium for the 30th Bukhatir League S10 League 2024. It's that time where UAE Kings 11 will be taking on the Emirates cricket team. Without wasting any of your time, let's head down to the center where I was there with both the captains and the match referee for the all-important toss. Thank you, Combs. 30th Bukhatir League S10 2024. We have an interesting match lined up where Fly Emirates are taking on UAE Kings 11. Let me introduce you to the toss presentation party. On my left is Usman Mushtaq, the skipper of Fly Emirates. And in the center is the honorable match referee, Mr. Tehsin Javed. On the extreme left is the skipper of UAE Kings 11. It will be Naeem. Usman, can you flip the coin? Heads is the call. Heads it is. Naeem, can you come forward? You won the toss. What have you decided?
We'll bat first today.
You've seen the conditions, completely different wicket to what you've batted in the past.
Yeah, actually today is green grass, but actually as 10 cricket, depending for 10 overs, is nothing important for wicket. Sometimes batsman will click and it will be coming good score. And we have the 2-3 openers very good. We have much confidence. Let's see.
Slightly off color in this tournament, but you're a very, very strong side. 3 losses. What is the strategy today?
Yeah, today's we have two changes already, and 2-3 players in the coming clash for D10, so that's why we lost 2-3 match. So inshallah, this match we have much confidence. We'll come back stronger.
All the best. Give us a good game.
Thank you.
Usman, good to see you back in the side. You were not there in the previous match. Different wicket, and they're batting first. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm in the toss and bowling first because I don't know the wicket behavior, what to do, and I hope so. Is 70-75 is this wicket is okay now, and today is for a few guys is missing is because going to leave, and I hope so. I'll try my best today.
Talk us about Shoaib, a wonderful bowler. He knows how to bowl, when to bowl, and is always there in the wickets column.
Yeah, Shoaib is a very good bowler because especially you are a new ball and good seamer both side. For our swing in swing is a very good, and I hope so. This is for supporting today. This wicket is very green, I think green grass, and I hope so. Is our first 3 overs is for amazing for today. Is the first bowler.
Well, I wish you good luck. All the best. Give us a good game. Thank you. The news out from the center. UAE Kings 11 have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. Abdullah Azhar, good to see him back into the team. Khalid Shah as well, the UAE cap player alongside Zahoor Khan. Good to see him as well. Who's just been selected in the LPL. Rehan Khan, wow, good to see that vintage cricketer who's been there in the domestic circuit for a very, very long time. Usman Masood and Mohammad Mafujur Rahman Sojib. And for Fly Emirates, leading from the front is the skipper Usman Mushtaq, who missed out on the previous outing. Senthil Prabhu, who's an opening explosive batter. Shoaib Khatta Khan, what a great find that is. He's been in sublime form, bowling some excellent bowling out here in the Sharjah Stadium. Irfan Arif as well, a good batter. Krishna Kumar, they're missing Krishna Kumar Karate. They've got the other Krishna Kumar in the team. Ansar Hashir will be doing the glove work. Shahwez Khan, Damit Jayasurya, the left arm spinner. Shaheen Ali and Yasita Abekun is back into the squad, and Azim Khan towards the end, adding the 11 members to the squad. So there's expected to be an interesting contest. UAE Kings 11 have been off color in this tournament. They've lost 3 out of 3 matches, and Fly Emirates have just won 1 out of 3. So it's going to be an important match for both the teams. They need to find ways to get going and get those 2 important points on the points table. Remember, it's a long tournament. They would be eyeing for those crucial 2 points, both the teams. We are just getting ready for the match to commence. There you go. No surprises whatsoever. Khalid Shah, the UAE cap player, the left arm destructive batter, will be opening for UAE Kings 11. We'll have to wait and watch who would be the non-striker. Ansar Hashish will be doing the glove work for Fly Emirates. They've played a lot of cricket amongst each other, these teams, and a lot of domestic tournaments. Taking guard is Khalid Shah for you. Well, he's been in sublime form. He's been a part of D series as well. Has represented Sharjah in D50. Is looking good. They've got an interesting field set up for Khalid Shah. They've got a deep point and a deep square leg. They would probably be looking at those half trackers for Khalid Shah, and anything in the slot, especially towards that good length, he will try to smack it over the extra cover region. In comes ball number 1. Shoaib Khan starting the proceedings. Wavered down the leg side. That will be a wide, and the first runs on board for team UAE Kings 11. Well, talking about Shoaib Khan, he has been in some scintillating form, has been providing those breakthroughs required for his team Fly Emirates, has been the player of the match on a couple of occasions off late as well. And it will be Usman Mushtaq who will be, in fact Usman for the non-striker for UAE Kings 11. Shoaib Khan, a wonderful bowler. Well, he missed. That has been missed. Shoaib Khan slightly missing his run-up as well. Oh, there you go. How often do you get to see that? It's lucky that it didn't get to the reach of the bat of Khalid Shah. Right then, runs yet to be scored off the bat. The first one being an extra. Good delivery straight to the fielder. He was eyeing that extra cover region. There's a lot of gap between the short mid-off and the cover region. Just not finding the gap there, Khalid Shah. And to talk more about tonight's game, joining me in the comm box is the evergreen Atiq Nizam. Atiq, welcome back.
Well, good evening to all our viewers. Good evening to you, Rizwan. It's always a pleasure sharing the comm box with you. And it's been a very, very hot day here in the UAE. We're just approaching the peak of summer. Temperatures have begun to soar. And we certainly got a very, very good game of cricket above us. And just as we speak, Khalid Shah, we all know the damages that he can do when he gets going. He's one of those no-nonsense approach players who like to go hard at the ball from ball 1. Represented the UAE, one of the hardest hitters of the ball, played in the ILT20 as well. Very talented Khalid Shah. And promises to be a very good encounter, isn't it, Rizwan?
Well, at the same time, fully echo with what you've said, Atiq. He's been in some destructive form that has wavered down the leg side, not the usual Shoaib Khan, slightly missing out on his length, and that wavered delivery yet again, adding those extras. Remember, whatever runs they've scored, those were of extras, not an ideal start for Fly Emirates.
Well, it certainly is. We saw the previous ball was a good delivery, very, very nearly taking the leg stump off. But Amruddin on that occasion just, beg your pardon, there's Shoaib on that occasion just bowling it down the leg side, the ball swinging away from the left hand. It would have been an ideal delivery for a right-hander, that one. But that was way down the leg side. So here we go. He's got to get his lines right here. Full toss this time. Khalid Shah will be disappointed. He could not find the middle of the bat into the gap.
You can see a bit of semi-banana swing in there. He's swinging in the air, which is the positive side of Shoaib Khan. And a juicy full toss. In fact, just could not capitalize on it, Khalid Shah. And as you rightly mentioned, what a wonderful player he is. Has been there in the domestic circuit, always gets those runs, a run machine. He's taken that responsibility to open the innings, and that's a valid delivery, is what the umpire says. One for the over, though.
Well, I think he's dodged a bullet there, isn't it? I thought that was slightly short there for my liking. But Fly Emirates, we all know what a good team they are. They certainly have got their word cut out tonight. They're going up against a good team, the UK 11. Well, this was a bit too short. Once again, does not get the timing on that. There was a fielder in the deep who was running towards the ball. But nevertheless, Khalid Shah finally gets off the mark of the 5th ball he faces.
Didn't quite get the connection right on that occasion, Khalid Shah, and it will be the right-hander Usman who will be facing the tunes of Shoaib Khan. Usman Masood, the right-hand batter, another destructive batter, usually comes towards the middle order, has been promoted up the order tonight, and it's good to see the likes of Rehan Khan as well in the team. A vintage cricketer, has been in the domestic circuit for a very, very long time. And you can see the field placement against Usman. They've got a wide long on and a deep square leg outside the 30-yard circle.
Well, tries to slash that outside off stump. Usman Masood just not able to make contact there. So good comeback here by Amruddin in spite of going for 4 extras there. 7 runs come off the first over. 7 for no loss after the first. Well, the captain has decided to bring himself on, Usman Mushtaq. Man with a lot of experience who's been shouldering the burdens of the Fly Emirates over the years. He's decided that he's going to take the bulls by its horns here. Usman Mushtaq going to be bowling to Khalid Shah. Going to be an interesting contest as Khalid Shah says, "Thank you very much, Usman. Well, I have certainly got the better of you." The very first ball was in the slot and Khalid Shah was up to the mark. He was up to the task and goes through the line over the mid-off fielder for a glorious boundary. The first boundary for Khalid Shah. That would make him feel a lot better. That would give him some confidence, to say the least. He was struggling to find the middle of the bat in the previous over. This one was a gift. Well, now he's dragged it short, and a very good effort there in the deep by the square leg fielder. In fact, he's basically positioned around that cow corner region. He ran across and just kept it down for I think they've taken just 1 run there, is it? Or is it a 3? We'll just confirm that to you shortly. But they've done, but that was a very, very loose delivery there by Usman Mushtaq, a bit too short for my liking. Let's have a look at that again. There we go. The umpires just want to have a look at that. I think he's done brilliantly. He was in the air when he tried and stopped that. The umpires just want to have a look, and I think Khalid Shah and Usman Mashood have just managed to get only a single on that occasion. Maybe they did expect the ball to go to the boundary. The umpires just want to make absolute certain here. Oh, beautifully bowled. That's a very nice delivery. Very, very good delivery there. Well, I think that's the confirmation that we needed. We're still awaiting a clarification on this, and I think, yes, there was just a single on the previous ball. Score reads 12 now for no loss. So, not the best of running here by the batters. Well, a bit too short again. Usman Mushtaq has been struggling with his lengths. He will need to get it further up to the batter, especially with the field restrictions up. And you're inside the power play overs. Mind you, the T10 format will have the first 2 overs being the power play overs. And certainly when you have got a spinner in bowling inside the power play, it certainly is a gamble. Well, now he's gone over mid-wicket. Has he got all over it? Yes, he has. That's ball landed on the roof of the Sharjah International Stadium. Usman Mashood joins the party. What a stroke that was. Just look at that. Oh, look at that for some power. That's gone out of here. That's landed on the road outside the Sharjah Stadium. 22 for no loss now. And this over is turning out to be an expensive one now. 15 runs have come off Usman Mushtaq's first over. And he's still not done. He's still got 1 ball to go. Very, very good over here. Well, the option of going for spin has certainly backfired here on the Fly Emirates tonight. A very good over for the UK 11 comes to an end. 23 for no loss after 2.
An interesting field setup. In comes Shaheen. Juicy full toss, misses out on an opportunity. Atiq, he would have licked his lips there to go over that extra cover region.
Well, of course, that was very much in the cards, wasn't it? A full toss outside off stump. It was a gentle loosener. Shaheen Ali carries a legendary name. That was a wide delivery. Shaheen Shah Afridi of Pakistan. We all know what a champion he's been over the last few years for Pakistan cricket. He's a Magnificent left-arm fast bowler. He's got to make some justice to that name, isn't it?
Well, that's an inside edge. Racing towards the fine leg region will just be a single. That's the Shaheen Shah Afridi with the left arm, and you've got Shaheen here with the right arm. So, two different arm action bowlers. And they've got a decent start, I would say. UAE Kings 11 in the power play, 25 so far of 2.2 overs. It's a lush green wicket. If there's a lot on offer for bowlers. If they hit the right areas, you can definitely get that pace and bounce of that wicket, Atiq.
Well, you were with the two captains for the toss earlier, Rizwan. How did it seem to be as far as the dew is concerned? Did you manage to find any dew out there?
Not at this time yet. When as the game progresses, probably towards when we get close to that 9:30, 10 o'clock is when you get to see that dew factor being accumulated on the ground. But as of now, it's a good wicket to bat on. Actually, the ball does come on to the bat, but it has a lot on offer for the bowlers as well. A very, very good wicket. We've seen runs being chased down yesterday, and it'll be interesting to see what UAE Kings 11 would be posting here up against Fly Emirates.
Yeah, well, very interesting call there by the UAE Kings 11 captain, isn't it? Deciding to bat first and knowing that there is a chance of a dew. But this one was slashed hard, but there is a sweeper cover in the deep. Just a single on the occasion. So we saw that the spin option previously by Usman Mushtaq not working. He's gone back to his pace bowlers. Shaheen has got a job to do. Certainly new faces here for the Fly Emirates tonight. Shaheen Ali, also I'd say a recently new addition. Oh, that's a good delivery once again. And in fact, he's been given out. Well, I was just about to say, Rizwan, that maybe that did pitch outside leg stump.
We'll wait and watch. And Khalid Shah suggests that there was an inside edge as well. Have a look at that. Well. He cannot believe his luck there, Khalid Shah. He's extremely disappointed and he shows the blade there. And Khalid Shah will have to walk back to the dugout.
Well, he's absolutely dejected, isn't he? Khalid Shah. We saw him play that glorious shot over mid-off. But unfortunately tonight, that's all that he's going to contribute with the bat. So he departs, and first blood being drawn here by the Fly Emirates against the UAE Kings 11, 27 for 1.
One of the most vintage cricketers in the domestic circuit is Rehan Khan. Well, what a cricket player is Atiq. And he scored a lot of domestic runs, and it's good to see him playing here at the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. There you go, Shaheen. After that LBW, good delivery outside the off-stick channel. That's racing away towards the boundary. Bit of work for the fielder, and Shoaib Khan does well to stop that. Couple of runs, and Rehan Khan is off the mark.
Well, no matter how many runs you've scored or no matter how many matches you've played, it's always good to get off the mark straight away on the very first ball. Rehan Khan, 3 done. UAE Kings 11, 29 for 1.
Right then, left arm spinner being introduced into the attack, and that was in the slot, and Usman Masood cashes on it. A beautiful shot towards the extra cover region for a boundary. Not the way he would have ideally wanted to start.
Well, he's got going here, hasn't he, Usman Masood? That one was in the slot. He absolutely threw the kitchen sink at that. Full extension of the arms. Got good part of the willow over the infield. And very nearly carrying it all the way. Kumar, the new bowler, has been straight away been brought under pressure here now. Well, this is too short and he goes over leg side this time. That's landed once again in the roads outside the stadium. The second time Usman Masood has begun to done that. And he's only faced 10 deliveries and he's going at a rate of knots here.
Half tracker and in the slot for Usman Masood. Yet again, new balls have been asked and he's looking extremely dangerous out at the center. He's putting up a show here. 39 for 1. We'll just take a short break as we look for replacement balls. Dangerous. Current run rate is about 11.7 runs an over. In comes Kumar. Another one. Unfortunately, just didn't get the timing right on that occasion. Usman Masood just going to be a single. And talking about Rehan Khan, Atiq, I've played a lot of cricket with him. He's close to 50 years old. And talking about the runs, he's got 28,000 runs in the domestic circuit. I mean, he's a versatile cricketer, fit and fine, always challenges the younger teams in the domestic circuit.
Well, that is truly, truly inspiring. There is one. I am presently at 35 and I've just begun to play cricket after almost 15, 16 years of my life. So that's something to really look forward to. I can play maybe another 15 years if I keep fit like Rehan.
I'm not sure about you though, but that man on your screen, but he certainly does that. Apart from the number of centuries that he's hit is also very, very impressive. More than 1600s with an average of 31.73. Rehan Khan for you, ladies and gentlemen. Last delivery coming up of the fourth over. Watchfully played. And they steal a single. And that will be the end of over number 4. UAE Kings 11 comfortably placed at 43 for 1.
Well, it's good to see Yasit Abekun, the left-arm fast bowler. In fact, the left-arm medium pacer back in the Emirates colours. He was back in Sri Lanka for vacations. Good to see him back playing top level cricket here in the UAE. Yasata Bekun started his career back in Sri Lanka as a medium pacer before he transformed himself into a classy left-hand batter. And this one is pitched full and very nearly overran that. The fielder had long off. He manages to adjust very well right there towards the end to just keep it down to a single.
Yes, Abhikon, yeah, hails from Sri Lanka. We've seen his matches at the ICC as well. A wonderful cricketer. And talking about your question that you've raised a little bit earlier with regards to the new faces in the Emirates thing, it's about, they are a corporate team. They do a lot of travels as well, and it's about the availability which matters the most. And during the crucial matches, we've seen Fayaz as well does a lot of traveling, so you tend to see those players being rotated regularly.
Well, yeah, we've been following Fly Emirates cricket especially very closely over the last couple of years, and some very new names here, to say the least. There is the likes of Shoaib Khan, we spoke about earlier, that is pulled and pulled gloriously. But the fielder in the deep does extremely well. They keep it down to a couple of runs. And just getting back to the new names at the Fly Emirates setup, you have the likes of Shoaib Khan. You have also Shawaz Khan and Shaheen Ali that we spoke about, along with Azim Khan, who is also playing today. So 4 relatively new faces. A single and not direct hit would have been trouble there. Rehan Khan, well, I'll tell you, he's scored a lot of runs. But mind you, sometimes age can catch up with you. And obviously, he's not the quickest that he was maybe a few years ago, wasn't it, Rizwan? But no doubting the talent in there.
Oh, absolutely. They do say age is just a number, but then running between the wickets, that agility, you've got to be absolutely spot on. You need a lot of fitness. Usman Masood is doing optimistic. He's doing well. 26 of 13 for him. Low one in the slot. Didn't quite cash on that opportunity. It'll just be a single. They're getting those runs in singles and doubles. And at the end of over number 5, UAE Kings 11 are 49 for 1.
All right, so we're into the second half of the first innings, and straight away Usman Mashid gets caught out in the deep, trying to flick that off the pads, and all he manages to do is just lob it straight down the throat of the mid-wicket fielder in the deep of the boundary line. And another wicket falls, now the second one down, and this is a big wicket here now. Usman Mashid, he has to depart after a very good knock. He did seem like he was having some good momentum going in the innings. Unfortunately, he perishes in pursuit of upping that run rate. He's gone for 27 of 15 balls. UAE Kings 11. 49 for 2. Well, Maj Mafujur, the new batter who's just walked in to bat, Mafujur Abdullah. And number 4 straight away gets off the mark, pulling it down. In fact, I beg your pardon, that was Rehan Khan with that single. So now it is going to be, well, that is slashed just over the fielder at point. And the new batter who's just walked into bat, in fact, is Yasin. In fact, Rehan Khan gets another single. In fact, overthrows, enables them to get another run. But Shaheen's bowled beautifully here. 2 wickets for 10 runs off his 1.5 overs, approaching his end of spell. He's bowled beautifully here now, 54 for 2. Certainly got a job to do here now. They need to keep picking up wickets in regular intervals. 54. They're going at just below 9.5 runs in over. Oh, that was a risky shot there. Rehan Khan trying to play across the line. Slightly straighter, and had he missed it, that would have been plumb out of those stumps. 6 done. It's 55 for 2. Well, I think Rehan Khan has been dismissed. We'll have a look at the replay, what really transpired there. And yes, in fact, he was caught right in front. And the umpire had lifted his finger. That was quite adjacent. Exactly what we've been speaking about. So the third one down. And Fly Emirates have picked up another wicket. Shaheen's bowled beautifully. 3 wickets for 10 runs off his 2 overs. He's had a great night today. Well, Azhar now straight away gets a boundary. That was not the best of efforts in the boundary line. The fielder in the deep with a bit of a fumble pushes the ball over the boundary ropes. That was a great shot. That was Irfan Arif on the occasion. Usually very reliable. He's very good fielder. Unfortunately, on that occasion, was not able to cut it off. Nicely bowled there by Asita Bekun. Drawing all his experience. You don't see him bowling very often. He does bowl more on a temporary basis, or I'd rather say a part-time basis. Asita Bekun, but he certainly can move the ball around. He's transformed himself into a top order batter. Well, this is in the slot outside off stump. But once again, does not find the timing there, Azhar. Beautifully played. A new batter who's just walked into batter number 5 is Nav Pabreja. So single down to long on. Straight away gets off the mark Nav. He's been given a promotion here, Nav Pabreja. Perhaps to use those long levers and those strong shoulders that he possesses. 60 for 3. And Shaheen Ali with that wicket, the big wicket of Rehan Khan. The last ball. Well, this is in the air. There's a fielder positioning himself. And it is Usman Mushtaq who's got one of the safest pair of hands in the park outside with a lot of experience. Played for the UAE as well previously. Taking a catch, running backwards. That's a brilliant catch. A very good one to say the least. To get another one, bite the dust. Azhar now walks back. And UAE Kings 11 lose another one. They're losing wickets in regular clusters here. And it's certainly setting them backwards. Huge moment in the game. 4th down now. Azhar walks back. Yasid Abekun picks up his first wicket at 60 for 4. 60 for 5 now, in fact. It's 60 for 4 after 6.5 overs. We have the last ball of the over, and straight away the batters get a single to end it. So Yasid Abekun's bowled out his spell of 2 overs. 1 for 13 is bowled quite well tonight. 7 done, 61 for 4. Well, so it's Krishna Kumar now, who's back to bowl the 8th over of the innings. Well, that is smashed hard outside off stump, and he finds the boundary. That's a very good stroke. That's a brilliant hit there by Zahoor on the occasion. Zahoor Khan, all know what he can do. He's a big man, a big unit. He can certainly back a punch. He's certainly been sent off the order for exactly that reason. Another UAE cap player, Zahoor Khan. Well, now he goes down the ground and he gets another boundary. So consecutive boundaries here. And Krishna Kumar has been put under a bit of pressure here. Now he moves on to 23 runs have come off his 1.2 overs here. Krishna Kumar now. He certainly will be feeling a bit of pinch. $70 on the board. Once again, the required rate has been brought up as Zahoor Khan comes down the track and gets another boundary. 3 consecutive boundaries here for Zahoor Khan. And what a day he is having out there. He's come in and straight away he's making a big impact in the game. 13 of 4 for him now. 3 boundaries coming off the last 3 balls. Can this be a 4 out of 4? Well, he's trying. He's got a thick outside edge. He's running down towards the 3rd man boundary. Is this going to be a 4 out of 4? A good effort there by Irfan Arif. Pulls it just back inside. And they manage to get just a couple of runs. So they do not get 4 out of 4, but Zahoor Khan certainly did have those ideas. So 2 more balls to go now. Well, this is again drilled through the covers. Just a single this time. So far, 15 runs have come off the first five balls. And Krishna Kumar to bowl his last ball. Well, this is Sky. There's an opportunity. There's a fielder running in. Can he get under it? Falls just short of him. Krishna Kumar will be disappointed he could not get a wicket in his spell. He's had an expensive night. He's gone for 31 runs of his 2 overs. At 15.5 runs economy rate, that's an expensive one for him. 8 done. UAE Kings 1178 for 4. Well, I think the 4 floating power play has been taken. When the 9th over and a reverse sweep being tried there by Napa Bridger does not make contact. He got the right plans because he's got all the fielders on the offside inside the 30-yard circle. So they've got a mid-off in place. They've got a cover, an extra cover, a point and a short third. And on the leg side, they've got a short fine. They've got a square leg. And they've got 2 fielders in the deep at long on and deep mid-wicket. Beautifully bowled. Good delivery there. Shoaib once again. Generating some good pace. And in fact, he's been bowled. What's happened out there? Let's have a look at that. Yes, the ball's ricocheted off the pads and onto that off stump. A muted celebration by the Fly Emirates has certainly caught us off guard. Here are the combos as well. But one good thing for the Fly Emirates is that they are picking up wickets in regular intervals. And this time it is Nav Pabreja, in fact, who has to walk back. He does not trouble the score as much. Half the side back in the dugout. It's 78 for 5. Well, that is hit nicely straight to the fielder. But a bit of a misspell enables them to come for a second and they get it easily. Sloppy work there by the Fly Emirates. This is not what you expect of them. We know that Fly Emirates are a very, very good team. They certainly boast some very good talent in their lineup, and they do usually pride on the fieldings as well. What was that? Tried to go over square leg. He does not make contact. But on the other hand, Shoaib's bowled beautifully tonight. 1 wicket for 7 runs of 1.2 overs. He's been quite economical. But they've got to make sure that they finish things off on a high here. Finish it off strongly. Finish it well without further hiccups. Beautifully bowled. Once again, another dot ball. Well, how golden are these deliveries? Towards the back end of the innings comes the 9th, 10th over. And if you have just given a few runs off, well, that is certainly brilliant work. Magnificent stuff here by Shoaib, who's bowled brilliantly tonight. One more ball to go in the ninth. UAE Kings 11 now 80 for 5. New batter is Mahfuzur, who's just walked out to bat. Mahfuzur Rahman. 2 of 3. Can he get a couple of lusty blows or the middle of the bat out of the park? Last ball and beautifully bowled once again. What an over. What a high class over from a high class bowler. Shoaib finishes off his spell. 1 for 9 of his 2 overs. It's 9 done. It's 80 for 5. Well, last over, and a huge heave down the ground, just a single there. Zahoor Khan, we did see him score those 3 boundaries consecutively. He's now got a chance to finish off in a high. Well, he doesn't time that. There's a fielder coming across, but just falls short again. They're pushing for a double. Oh, what was Usman Mushtaq thinking there? He could have. He was more interested in getting the wicket of Zahoor Khan. But he was the danger man. But in the process, he did miss out on an opportunity of a run out on the non-striker's end. It's all happening out there, isn't it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Usman Mushtaq has the last laugh. Zahoor Khan, who's been striking them beautifully from the moment he's walked out to bat, tries to go after the captain of the Fly Emirates. In the process, gets stumped. Great work there behind the stumps by the wicket-keeper. Zahoor Khan has to depart. 18 of 9. Struck at a rate of 200. That's brilliant batting. Hashir's great work behind the stumps. Quick hands. Here's the dismissal. So 82 for 6 now. 3 deliveries to go in the over. So the left-handed batter, Mohammad Naeem, the captain, walks into bat at number 8. He's got 3 more balls to go in the innings. If he can get 3 sixers, they'll get to that 3-figure mark. But can they do it is the question. But Usman Mushtaq has been up to the task, bowls it beautifully. Right into the left-hander, it doesn't give him room. They managed to pick up a couple of runs. So 84 now, 2 more balls to go. Usman Mushtaq's come back quite well after going for an expensive over. He's certainly taken the responsibility on his shoulders. We saw him coming into bowl inside the power play the 2nd over of the innings. And now he's come to bowl the 10th. That's a good shot. It does not get the placement right once again. Naeem moves on to 3 now of 2 balls. 1 more ball to go in the innings. And now the onus comes on Mahfuzur to finish it off with a bang. Can they get into those 90s here? Comes down the track. No, he cannot, as Usman Mushtaq gets another wicket in the over. Very similar. The 2nd stumping of the over. The 2nd wicket for Usman Mushtaq. And they finish off the innings with a bit of momentum going into the 2nd phase of this game number 23. So the Fly Emirates, they can take some heart into how they've performed it tonight. That has been the story for them as far as the batting is concerned. Just look at that. Usman Mashood was perhaps the only shining light, along with perhaps Zahoor Khan there in the middle, scoring 18 of 9 and 27 for Usman Mashood. And apart from them, none of the other batters able to get a move on. 9 extras to go with it, and they've just concluded their innings at 85 in their 10 overs. And the Fly Emirates have done brilliantly. The bowlers, well, they've had a great night. Shoaib, the fast bowler, the opening bowler, did extremely well. 1 for 9 runs off his 2 overs with an economy rate of 4.50. Mind you, this is a T10 format. And in that format, those kinds of economy rates are absolutely brilliant. The captain, Usman Mushtaq, 2 overs, 2 for 21, bowled extremely well. Yasir Abekun also chipping in with a wicket with 2 overs, 1 for 13. But the pick of the bowlers was the pacer, Shaheen Ali, with a brilliant spell. 2 overs, 3 wickets, 10 runs for an economy rate of 5.0. He certainly broke the backbone of the UAE Kings 11 tonight to restrict them to just 85 for the loss of 7 wickets in their allotted 10 overs. Well, so we will take a short break, and when we come back, that is going to be the equation. 86 runs will be required for victory for the Fly Emirates in their allotted 60 balls, 10 overs, with an economy rate of 8.6. Promises to be an exciting contest coming your way, so do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. We will join you back very shortly.
from the team Fly Emirates. That's exactly what you see on your screens is required. 86 of 60 deliveries. And this will be an interesting contest. A lush green wicket. And to take you further alongside me, joining me in the comm box is Atiq Nizam. Atiq, welcome back after a short break.
Well, good evening, Rizwan. Good evening to all our viewers. It's always an absolute pleasure having you with me in the comm box, Rizwan. Always enjoy the camaraderie between us. And certainly have been enjoying the high-octane cricket that we witness here at the Sharjah International Stadium, the Bukhatir League, the T10, the S10 2024 format. And today, it's going to be an interesting ball game. I think it's going to be Ansar Hashiz who's going to be opening the batting, along with the seasoned campaigner Yasita Bekun on the non-striker's end, the left-hander.
For the bowling, it will be Nav Pabreja starting from the Sharjah Cricket Academy and steaming in. Ball number 1, watchfully played. Well, Ansar Hashiz is one such batter who can provide you that foundation in the power play. He has been off colour. He's not getting those runs off the bat and is disappointed with that. Was having a conversation with him last time. He did tell that he's going to find a way to come back into the form. As they all say, class is permanent, form is temporary, and that's exactly what he would be looking for, to get some runs on board.
Well, he skied this. The wicket keeper's running across and the catch has been taken. Well, you just heard my co-commentator say that Ansar Hashiz has been struggling with form. He's been struggling with colour. He's been struggling to time the ball, and when you certainly have been struggling, that can happen to you. Get that leading edge, and that wicket keeper ran a long way across to take the catch. That was brilliantly taken.
That poor form of Ansar Hashiz continues. He'll be extremely dejected and disappointed. Yes, that leading edge, yet again, you can see as absolutely gutted Ansar. He does not trouble the scorer. He departs after for a duck of 2 deliveries, and the first wicket is down for Fly Emirates.
Well, in walks Irfan Arif at number 3. And what a start here for the UAE Kings 11, getting a big breakthrough straight away. And a wicket of Ansar Hashiz, the off-colour Ansar Hashiz, who has been struggling for form. Very unfortunate to say the least. And what a delivery. That was magnificent. Now Pabreja certainly make the ball talk. And Rizwan, just look at that. Beautiful. And as I was just mentioning, Rizwan, sometimes when you're out of form, you do need those leading edges just to get to that no man's land, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And I think a lot of credit must be given to Khalid Shah, who picked up a wonderful catch. He had to sprint about 20 to 25 odd meters, and he's taken that comfortably. Both good batters, Irfan Arif and Yasita Abekun. There's a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. Not a big target, but they need to get those runs in the power play. They need to lay a foundation, as I always say. Get those singles and doubles going. Just make sure you don't give too many dot balls. Dot balls are gold. And that's exactly what UAE Kings 11 would be eyeing for.
Well, absolutely. There, Yasita Beku now is about to take strike. He will be having a bit of pressure because the first 4 balls have just yielded 1 run. They've also lost a wicket as well. So 85-56 still very much possible. Oh, gets a Outside edge, the ball does not carry to the keeper though. Actually bowled there by Napa Breja.
Good stuff from Nav Pabrija. Doing well, mixing it up extremely well. Nav Pabrija has got the wicket of Ansar and is in a power play. Just giving those 1 runs and picking up a wicket is magnificent.
Well, talking about when you're out of form, it just means that you need to spend a bit more time out there in the crease, isn't it? You just need to feel the ball, just spend that time in the crease. I still remember the way back in Sri Lanka for Mahela Javardhan was completely out of form in the 2003 World Cup. Scored 9 runs of the 12 games they played in the World Cup. Quick single there. He was completely out of form and then spent almost batting an entire day in Test cricket, scoring just 25 runs to get back in form. Well, first over done. A brilliant over here. A very, very good over. Just 2 runs coming off the first over and picking up a wicket as well. Zaur Khan has taken the new ball from the Bukhatir end here now. Zaur Khan played for UAE, so definitely a capped player, very experienced. He's going to go up against perhaps one of the best batters in the Fly Emirates lineup, Yasita Bekun. Here we go, and that's been skied. Has he got all of that? That ball's gone a long, long way. 1 bounce, 2 bounce over the boundary ropes. Yasita Bekun, that is Yasita for you. Vintage Yasita Bekun.
That will give him a lot of confidence. It was in the slot for the taking and he comfortably latches onto it. And talking about Zaur Khan, a big, huge congratulations to him. He's been selected for the Lankan Premier League and he's been treated with some Lankan flavor.
Well, that's a brilliant analysis there is one. Well, yes, congratulations to him. Oh, nicely bowled there this time, a slower delivery. And Yasita is certainly reminding Zaur Khan of what he can expect of his trip down to Sri Lanka.
Oh, absolutely. And immediately you can see that variation coming from the UAE cap player Zaur. Off pace, slower bumper. And he's one such bowler, Atiq, who likes to take the challenge head on.
Well, he's extremely talented, isn't he? Oh, beautifully bowled. That missed everything. It missed the bat, it missed the wickets, and it also missed the wicket keeper. Very unfortunate for Zaur Khan. 4 byes been given.
Wow, what a delivery that was. Just cannot believe his luck there. Zaur Khan missed everybody. And disappointment in the end to Zaur Khan. And 4 runs, 4 byes in fact, added to the tally of Fly Emirates.
Well, they'll not complain, won't they, Fly Emirates? They will be extremely happy with how things have panned out. They'll need the runs to keep coming thick and fast. They don't want to give too much of time. That's glorious. That is glorious for you. Well, you asked for Lankan flavor and Yasita Bekun has certainly provided that with a glorious cover drive. That was perhaps the shot of the night today.
Bisecting the 2 fielders and look at the class of Yasita Abekun. That should have been stopped. It was travelling. These are some things which you've got to work on. And Yasita providing that foundation and basement right for Fly Emirates. What a start for him. 9 of 6. Did take a bit of time initially, but is finding the middle of the bat.
Well, yeah, I mean, a signs here for the UAE Kings 11, aren't it? Yasita Bekun is looking good. Big single there, nicely played down towards that fine leg region. Yasita Bekun trying to play it wristily, watching the bat through to the ball. The ball through to the bat, in fact. 15 for 1 now of 1.5 overs. Mind you, we are in game number 23, the second innings of the 30th Bukhatir League S10 2024. Brought to you live and exclusive from this beautiful Sharjah International Stadium. A venue in which some of the greats of the game have walked before us over the years. Witnessed some magnificent innings. And certainly always is an honor to be here.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Last delivery coming up. Zahur Khan charging in up against Irfan Arif. Nudge and shy at the stumps, and overthrow will result in an additional run taken. Couple of runs to end the over number 2. Fly Emirates are 17 for 1. Right then, 2 overs gone, 17 for 1. The mandatory power play has come to an end, and after the power play, it will be the acting skipper, Naeem, to take the responsibility. Mohammad Naeem, right arm off break bowler, coming from the Sharjah Cricket Academy, and he's got a longer side of the boundary on the onside, and Yasita Abekun would be looking, well, in fact, for Yasita Abekun, it will be the offside, which will be the longer part of the boundary. In comes Naeem. Outside edge, trickling down towards the boundary, a streaky one. And the bowler just could not get to the reach of the ball. A boundary of the first delivery for Yasita Abekun, and Naeem straight away under pressure.
Well, that's very unlucky, isn't it? As a bowler, there's nothing much you can do when you get that toe end of the bat that just squirts it down towards that slip cotton region. And more often than not, that new ball will trickle away to the boundary. The fielder at short third will have absolutely no chance whatsoever. But Yasir Dabekun, he will certainly take it with both hands. He's moved on to 14 of 8 now. Emirates suddenly now have managed to pick that rate up after the fall of the wickets. Wicket early on of Anshar Hashiz. This has been played towards the mid-wicket region. They get a couple of runs easily.
There was a poor throw from the deep, and just ensuring another one taken there by Yasita Abekun. He's looking optimistic out there. He's come after a long time, as you rightly mentioned, was away from the domestic cricket in the UAE circuit. Naeem goes downtown along the carpet though. It'll just be a single. I think they're doing quite well so far, Fly Emirates. All they have to do is just to ensure they don't lose those wickets and get those 7 to 8 runs and over, and they should be in a comfortable place from here on. What Kings 11 must be eyeing for those crucial wickets of these two batters. Both of them are explosive.
Well, explosive is an understatement. For two of these batters of the calibers of Irfan Arif and Yasir Abekun, when they get going, I'll tell you, no score is too big. We've seen them both absolutely take apart any kind of attack. And certainly have got a job to do tonight. Well, that is close. But in fact, I think they were just sliding down the leg side.
That was an arm delivery coming in from Naeem Saif. Have a look at that. Drifting down the leg. A comfortable decision for the umpire.
Yeah, nicely bowled there by Naeem. Perhaps I think he's just got to get it a bit more straighter. Flighted. And hit down the ground just for a single there. I like how Naeem is bowling. He's not afraid to give air as well. But he's got that quicker trajectory as well, you know, that does not give the room for the batters to get to the pitch of the ball. That's a very important trait to have as a spinner. And it's just got to, there you go, beautifully bowled. Look at that, quicker through the air. Just the right loop that you need as a spinner. Decent over, I'd say. Under the circumstances, 8 runs of that over, 25 for 1.
The skipper Zafar Yasin Chaudhary will come out to bowl. Wonderful bowler, but he's been taken to the cleaners of the first delivery by Irfan Arif. What a hit that was from Irfan.
Oh, that was brilliant. What a shot. That was flat batted. That was more like Sania Mirza has entered the Sharjah Stadium with more like a 4-arm tennis shot. Brilliant hit that was. That's the power of the man. Irfan Arif, I'll tell you, he can hit a long ball. And just look at those 4 arms.
Well, this is what they've been doing in the past 3 overs, Fly Emirates, getting those boundaries and maximums of the first 2 deliveries and milking those singles and doubles, just ensuring that the required run rate and the current run rate is intact. A good start there for Arif, and after scoring that maximum, just taking a single and letting Yasita Abekun do the honours. Wavered outside the off stake and Khalid Shah misses it. Not an easy one to collect that. Zafar Yasin Chaudhary just missing out on his line and length. An extra run taken.
Well, that was not the best of deliveries. And just look at where Khalid Shah is. He's about 1.5 feet away from that playing square. And Zafar has got to be careful with his line. Well, this is pulled hard and he's got it all the way. That was a lusty blow there by Irfan Arif. What a hit.
Well, if you look at that delivery, Irfan Arif waited on it. Have a look at that. Waited and smashed. The first one was an arm delivery. This was a slow one. This is the beauty of Irfan Arif. He knows how to channel his innings, and rightly so, getting those 2 maximums. A wonderful stuff here coming from the blade of Irfan Arif, and Fly Emirates are looking quite comfortable, and as we speak the required run rate has dropped down to 7.08. Right then, Irfan Arif goes for another big one. Is there an opportunity here? Fielder converging, but it'll just be a single. It's quite far away from the fielder. He did everything right, just could not get to the reach of the delivery there.
Yeah, that's was for a second. Irfan Arif would have had his heart in his mouth there, didn't he? But lucky for him, it just landed right in between the 2 fielders who were converging from mid-wicket and mid-on. Who's out to 17 of 8 now. Both batters on 17. In fact, Irfan Arif on 18 now. But some encouraging signs here. Zafar getting some spin and turn as well with some bounce.
He does bowl really well. Has been off colour as well. Another arm delivery coming in. Sliced away towards the deep point region. Will just be a single. That will be the end of over number 4. And the Fly Emirates are flying high, 42 for 1. Just giving away that 2 runs and picking up a wicket of Ansar Hashir. 4 overs, 42 for 1. What UAE Kings 11 require are the wickets.
Beautiful delivery there. 42 for 1 now. Yasita on 18 or 14. They can afford to take the bit of time. Both batters are well set, seeing the ball quite well. The next 6 overs they can perhaps try and recalculate. They've got to go at 7.5 runs an over, which is quite manageable under the circumstances.
They don't need to do anything silly. They've got the game under control. This is where you've got to be optimistic, be sensible enough, and get those 7 runs on that track is quite doable. Beautiful shot. Fielder coming underneath it, and Rehan Khan holds on to it. Just as we were speaking, Atiq, Yasita Abekun trying to up the ante straight into the hands of the fielder, Rehan Khan.
Well, he did not get the middle of the bat there, Yasita. Rather got the inside edge of the bat, the ball turning in his gloves. And unfortunately, it does not get the distance and the elevation, to say the least. So, Yasita, he did look good during his stay. But unfortunately, he has to walk back. 18 of 15, 3 boundaries in that innings. He walks a dejected man. Second wicket down now. Is this the opening that the UAE Kings 11 were looking for? 42 for 2.
Picking up a wicket, and in comes the skipper Usman Mushtaq out at the centre.
Well, the captain out in the middle, he's certainly got to play captain's knock here. Make sure that he takes his team through. They do not have the likes of some of the top batters. The likes of Wajahat Rasool, Fayaz Frank, and also Krishna Karati not playing in the Fly Miss Raman today. Captain's got to take that responsibility. That's a beautiful delivery there by Zahur Khan. In fact, it is Nampabreja there. But he's bowled beautifully. Just look at those figures. 2 for 2 of 1.3 overs. Outstanding, isn't it?
Magnificent. We're looking at the required 44 runs required of 33 deliveries. Quite possible. And the way I look at it is when you do not have your stars, talking about Krishna Kumar Karate, Wajahat Rasool, but this is where you get an opportunity and you take that opportunity and score runs and get your team over the line and cement your position in the team. Beautiful pitch of a delivery yet again. Yorker coming in from Nav Pabreja. Doing exceptionally well tonight. Just ensuring no room whatsoever being provided by him. Bowling very good channels. Creating that inroads for the team UAE Kings 11.
I just want to raise your attention here, Rizwan. Just have a glance at the scoreboard. The rate required has now climbed to 8.1. And if they can manage to pick up a wicket or two here, it will set in some bit of panic. And you know, they say 1 brings 2, 2 brings 3. And always a new batter walking in will always find it hard to score runs straight away. Well, talk about the devil, and he's provided that once again. Nav Pabreja gets his 3rd wicket tonight. And this time it is the other set batter, Irfan Arif, who has to walk back. Fly Emirates are beginning to crash land here. Brilliant over here by Nav Pabreja.
Nav Pabreja creating some turbulence here up against Fly Emirates. Irfan Arif, the promising batter, will have to walk back to the dugout after scoring 18 of 10 deliveries. And Fly Emirates in a bit of bother. 43 for 3. Well, that is from Nav Pabreja in a T10 format, 3 for 3. Absolutely magnificent. 43 required of 31. Can Fly Emirates find a way to get themselves over the line? They've got 2 new batters out the centre. I think looks like this is going to go down till the wire. In comes Nav Pabreja. Watchfully played. They look for 2. In fact, will settle for 1, and that will be the end of over number 5. And Fly Emirates are 44 for 3. Bells for some action here. An outside edge racing towards the boundary, and that will be cut off. Nav Pabreja yet again into the limelight, doing everything that he can do for his team. He was slightly off color with the batting performance tonight, but he's done exceptionally well with the ball and in the field. And Naeemul starts off with an outside edge. Usman Mushtaq, he'll have to use all his experience, a UAE cap player, and he's got that knack to get his team over the line. He's done it umpteenth number of times for his team. So it'll be interesting to see how he will channel his innings going forward. They need boundaries once in a while, but the required run rate is still manageable. They still have 7 wickets in hand. Interesting field setup. They've got deep third, sweep a cover, deep square leg and a mid wicket outside the 30-yard circle and a wide long one as well. Swings and misses it completely. The corridor of uncertainty, the 4th stump channel, that's exactly what I tell you all the time, and ensuring you're hitting the right length and the right area. If you hit the deck hard and the right areas, there's a lot on offer for the bowlers. And Naeem doing the right thing has got to be mindful of not offering any half volleys or juicy full tosses to a batter of Usman Mushtaq's caliber. Connects, just be a single along the carpet. The runs will have to come from both the ends. Krishna Kumar is aware of that. 40 of 27. Just need to ensure that that required run rate does not go beyond that 9 runs in over. And immediately for the left hand batter Krishna Kumar, they've got a deep third, deep square leg, mid wicket and sweeper cover in place with wide long on and wide long off. It'll be interesting to see what channels Naeem would be bowling, and he's got short third now. The deep third is inside the circle now in the form of short third. Krishna Kumar, 2 of 2 for him. Straight down the ground, skied up in the air, fielder coming underneath it. And not well, that has been grasped. What have you done? There was an opportunity for the taking, and the skipper absolutely dejected. It was high up in the air. He had all the time in the world. He did everything right, trying to go the reverse cup Aussie style. Just could not hold on to it. That was sloppy from the fielding team. And immediately Zahoor Khan, the vintage cricketer, having a quick word with Naeem, his bowling right channels, just giving him some words of wisdom in this contest. Hit hard towards the extra cover region. That will be a boundary, a welcome boundary for Fly Emirates coming from the blade of Usman Mushtaq. This is exactly what I was talking about. You've got to be perfect with your length. This was a half volley on offer, and easy pickings coming from the meat of the bat of Usman Mushtaq. And when you get those singles and doubles and a boundary, easily you can achieve that rate. With that, they've moved on to 51. Team milestone. It again goes straight down the ground. Wow. Look at that. The straightness of the bat, the sweetness of the connection. And there she goes straight down the ground. That will be a boundary. Using all his seniority and the vintage there, Usman Mushtaq. And that will be the end of over number 6. Fly Emirates are 55 for 3. Over 11 runs given by Naeem, and it will be Naeem will be with the off spin bowling up against Krishna Kumar. Wayward, but within the tram line, he will take that. At this juncture of the game, Kings 11 were 54 for 3 and Fly Emirates are 55 for 3, just a run ahead. Naeem bowled a brilliant first over, given away 8 overs, still considered good in a T10 format. Well, that was close and has been given. Beautiful pitch of delivery coming in from the skipper, Naeem. What a ball that was, enticing the batsman to go after. I think was a very close call. And Krishna Kumar cannot believe his luck. Well, he will have to depart after scoring 3 or 5. Fly Emirates in a spot of bother. For Fly Emirates, Azim Khan. The Khans can definitely create some firepower and fireworks here. That's what they're known for. And Naeem, what a night he's having. I thought for a second it was drifting down the leg. Short delivery, clearing comfortably, bisecting those two fielders, and a boundary for Fly Emirates. And Azim, who's just walked out to the center, makes it look so easy. Half tracker and cutaway in style. This is what you've got to do. You've got to find those gaps, and rightly so. Azim doing it perfectly. 6 boundaries and 2 sixes in that innings so far. Low full toss. They look for single, but Usman Mushtaq is not interested. 27 required of 21. Interesting to see whether it will be Zahoor Khan who will be bowling next, or would they persist with Zafir Yasin Chaudhary, who was expensive in his previous over. Time will tell us. They have 3 overs after these 2 deliveries. Gives himself a bit of room, clears the inner circle with ease, racing towards the boundary. Will the fielder will cut it off, and they take a couple of runs comfortably. Runs are flowing. A bit of soccer skills coming in from the keeper, Khalid Shah. 25 required of 19. Interesting to see if they can pick up a wicket here or a dot ball. Would balloon up that required run rate over 8 runs. Wavered down the leg side of the pads. And a dot ball. Interesting. 7 overs gone. Fly Emirates 61 for 4. They need 25 in 18. Half tracker, off pace. They look for 2. They can get it, but the running between the wickets has been poor. And Usman Mushtaq straight away denies the second run. And Azim has moved on to 6 or 4. A wonderful start for him of the first delivery. They need at least 7 to 8 runs in this over. They need to find a way to see Zahoor Khan off. He's a destructive bowler. He can find ways and pick up wickets for his team. Was expensive in the first over for sure, but he's definitely one bowler whom you can rely upon. Change in field. Long off comes inside the circle. Short third goes behind deep third region. Wayward delivery, and that will be a wide. Cannot believe there, Zahoor Khan just missing out on the length. You can't afford to do that, especially when you're defending a small total. 7 extras so far, 3 wides and 4 byes. Swing and a miss. Using all his vintage and experience, and immediately you can see the way the batter is actually playing around, is shifting his field. That's experience for you. Getting that deep third a bit wider just to ensure those sticky outside edges are saved. Well done, Zahoor Khan. I'm not too sure about the sweeper cover in place, probably for the uppish delivery that he has that protection. But Azim would be trying to clearing that inner circle towards the offside, long off region in fact. Sliced up in the air, fielder, deep third, coming underneath it would only be a spectator. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. They will have a check upstairs. An outside edge, there was a quicker one from Zahoor Khan. Probably a different angle will give us the result. Unlucky, I would say, on that occasion, Zahoor Khan. Oh, not too sure from that angle yet. Couple of frames, and that's a boundary given. One bounce into the fence. And Fly Emirates will certainly take that. Azim will be lucky. A streaky outside edge. Slower bumper. This is good stuff from Fly Emirates after getting a boundary, just milking that single towards the point region. And immediately with the change of batter, a change of field, as you can anticipate, Usman Mushtaq likes to play straight down the ground. He's got a protection towards the long off region and a wide long on. 18 required of 14 deliveries. Wickets and dot balls is what UAE Kings 11 would be looking for. Whilst Fly Emirates, they will take anything coming their way in the next 2 deliveries. Waited, pulled. Just a single. A bit of friendly banter between Zahoor Khan and Usman Mushtaq, both UAE cap players. Usman has done at many occasions getting his team over the line. Smartly executed. I think that will be the last delivery. They've got to be mindful of the over rate as well. That's exactly what I reckon as the umpire communicating to the skipper of UAE Kings 11. Change in the field. They've got deep third in place for Azim. Pulled. Just could not hold on to it. They look for 2 and a wayward throw, but they still settle for 1. End of over number 8, and Fly Emirates are 70 for the loss of 4. They need 16 of 2 overs. warriors, 7 wickets for him. Shoaib Khatter Khan from Fly Emirates, 6 wickets for him. Kashif Khan, 6 from Mumand. And Gibran Zaib, 6 wickets for him. Mohammad Wasim as well from V11 Cricket Club, 6 wickets for him. So that's the most wickets column that you've seen. And as we anticipated, we have Zafar Yasin Chaudhary into the attack from the Sharjah Cricket Academy. And this is the floating power play that the batting team has taken. They've got a protection towards the mid wicket, outside the 30-yard circle, and a wide long on. Well, that's been hammered towards the extra cover region. Easy pickings for Azim. Ever since he's come out to the center, he looked flawless. And this one was in the slot for the taking. Waited on it and just clearing that inner circle with ease. Well done, Azim. 16 off 9. He's playing that aggressor's role, whilst Usman Mushtaq, the vintage cricketer, is playing the second fiddle. It's 12 required now of 11. Gives himself a bit of room. And that's hammered yet again, bisecting those two fielders at cover and extra cover region. Azim wants to finish off things quickly for Fly Emirates. This is some wonderful stuff coming from the blade of Azim. And is absolutely nailed it. 20 of 10 for him. 9 boundaries and 2 sixes in that inning so far. Opportunity, and it has been taken. Azim, after playing a short cameo, will have to walk back. Zafar Yasin Chaudhary provided that much needed breakthrough for Kings 11. Sliced up and straight into the hands of the fielder. And Naimur will be extremely delighted with the catch. Azim departs after scoring 20 off 11 with a good strike rate of 181, 4 boundaries to his count. And Fly Emirates are 78 for 5. Just didn't find the connection, and Usman Mushtaq just having a quick word with him, asking him to calm down a little bit. They've got the game under control. They don't need to do anything silly out there. 8 required of 8. Run a ball. Misses, and they take a single. Just could not hold on to it, Zafar Yasin Chaudhary. Goes big, high up in the air. Falls in no man's land. And they pick up a couple of runs. End of over number 9. Fly Emirates are 81 for 5. They just need 5 of 6 deliveries. 5. Got 5 wickets in hand. Can Naimur create some magical spell here? Is up against Shoaib Khan, who's himself is a very good bowling all-rounder. He'll be facing the tunes of Naimur. Bowler not happy with the field setup. Just some changes happening out at the centre. There you go. In comes Naimur. Final over. 5 required of 6. Waver outside the off stick. That will be a wide. You can't afford to do that, Naimur. You do not have many runs on board. And yet again, with an extra starting off, trying to go big, Shoaib Khan. And now it's they're just a shot away, a boundary away. 8 extras in the tally. Swing and a miss. This will be a dot delivery. Khalid Khan just ensuring they're not running between the wickets. What I would like to see is a close in field. If Naimur can manage to bowl good lengths with good Yorkers up against Shoaib Khan, you can actually save those singles, ensuring Usman Mushtaq is still out at the non-strikers end. But they have different plans on their mind. Shoaib, 1 of 3 for him. Beautiful, beautiful. Khalid Shah. I think she's just reached in time. They will have a look upstairs. He was watching the batters carefully. The keeper, Khalid Shah. Well, this will be a case of touch and go. The line belongs to the umpire. Not going to be an easy call. Well, I think that frame should tell us. Close, where this is where the bails came off. Still outside the line. I think this could be a case of touch and go. Probably the benefit of doubt would be in the favour of the batsman. We'll have to wait and watch. Surely close. Mighty close. Not an easy decision for the third umpire. I think that's that frame that they have to watch out. I think he's been given. Wonderful stuff from Khalid Shah. Just ensuring not giving any single whatsoever behind the sticks. Got Shoaib Khan run out. Is there a twist in the tail? But they can still defend this, as you have a new batter who will be walking out to the centre. Have a look at that. Huge swing. Khalid Shah just in time. Wonderful stuff. He'll be happy with that approach. And Shoaib Khan will have to walk back. 1 of 3 for him. 82 for 6. They need 4 of 4 now. He's a proper middle order batsman. Well, he doesn't need to do anything silly. Just if it's in the slot, he should go for it. But otherwise, singles and doubles will get them over the line quite comfortably. Damit Jayasuriya will be facing his first delivery up against Naimur, who's bowled some good deliveries in this over. Outside edge, streaky. They'll just settle for one. A good fielding there in the deep. Third by Naeem. Fly Emirates would certainly be relieved as they have their skipper Usman Mushtaq on strike. Lot of conversations, lot of discussions, lot of words of wisdom being shared here. Couple of wickets can get them back into the game. You never know, anything could happen. This is what S10 is all about. S10 at its best. And all the viewers who are joining us, we're coming you live and exclusive from Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. This is the 30th Bukhatir League S10 2024 powered by Fan Code. Good delivery. Yet again, opportunity missed. Wayward throw will get them a single. With this, match is going down till the wire. Usman Mushtaq just waiting for it. Zafar Yasin Chaudhary with a wayward throw. 2 required of 2. It'll be interesting if they can pick up a wicket here. Jandamit Jayasuriya is calm and composed. He's been through such situations many a times. He knows how to get his team over the line. They don't need big scores. Singles and doubles will do for them. You can see some changes in the field. They've got a protection towards a deep square leg. Probably would be looking for that bouncer or a slow bumper. Wide, long on, comes inside the circle. Long off, inside the circle. Fine leg going deep now. They've got deep third in position. Deep square leg. And sweep a cover. What is Jayasuriya going to aim at? We'll wait and watch. In comes Naimur. A dot delivery. No, Khalid Shah has a shy at the stumps because of the gloves. He just does not get it right. And the scores are tied here. And Fly Emirates will have a sigh of relief. Unfortunately, Khalid Shah getting it wrong. He should have done the Dhoni style. Getting glove off one hand. Scores are level now. The game is equally poised at this juncture of the game. 1 required of 1. And all the fielders are closing in. Is there going to be a super over? We did witness 1 super over in the S10 league. They've got to be spot on. Last delivery. Usman Mushtaq on strike. 1 required of 1. It's all happening out here. Well, he's hoiked that. That is a maximum. What a way to finish the innings for Fly Emirates. Usman Mushtaq doing it for the team Fly Emirates. And Naimur cannot believe his luck towards the end. He did exceptionally well till that last delivery. It was in the slot for the taking and he's deposited that towards the mid-wicket region. And Usman Mushtaq, what a night he has had. Led from the front and Fly Emirates comfortably winning by 4 wickets towards the end. It was a nail biter, went down till the wire. And Kings 11, the poor form continues for UAE Kings 11. They lost 3 out of 3 and another one losing against Fly Emirates. Batting card for you. Hashir yet again departing on a duck. Yasita Abekun did provide that momentum alongside Irfan Arif. 18 of 15 for Yasita, 18 of 10 for Irfan Arif. That's the man for you. Usman Mushtaq, skipper, leading from the front. 21 of 11. Azim, he chipped in quite well. 20 of 11 for him as well. And in the end, they managed to get it over the line of the last delivery. Well, 9 extras in that innings. The pick of the bowlers by all means is Nav Pabreja, 3 for 4 for him. And Zahoor didn't get a wicket. It was expensive in the first over. Came back strongly, none for 20 for him. Naeem bowled exceptionally well, 1 for 14 for him. Zafar Yasin Chaudhary off colour tonight, expensive, 1 for 28. and Naimur in the end, none for 20. Well, that's the match summary for you. Winning the toss, UAE Kings 11 elected to bat first. Some fireworks coming from the blade of Usman, 27 off 15 for him. Zahoor contributed towards the end, 18 off 9. And Rehan Khan, the vintage cricketer, 10 off 9 for him. Shaheen was a pick of the bowlers, picked up 3 wickets for 10 off 2 overs. Usman Mushtaq as well bowled well, 2 for 21. And Shoaib, 1 for 9 off 2 overs. And in response, they all contributed. Mushtaq 21 unbeaten off 11. Azim 20 off 11. And Irfan Arif providing that much needed foundation at the start of the innings. Well, Nav Pabreja, he will be disappointed with the result, but he's bowled exceptionally well. 3 for 4 for him off 2 overs. And Naeem 1 for 14, the off-break bowler. And Zafir Yasin Chaudhary yet again in the wickets column. 1 for 28 for him off 2 overs. And in the end, Fly Emirates, the match did went down till the wire, till the last delivery, and they win by 4 wickets. We will take a short break and we'll be back with a post-match presentation with Atiq Nizam.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are for the post-match presentation of match number 23 of the 30th Bukhatir League 2024, which has been an absolute humdinger of a game we've had here at the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium between the Fly Emirates and the UAE Kings 11. Finally, the UAE Kings 11 getting over the line of the last ball of the innings with a tremendous 6 by the captain himself, Usman Mushtaq, to just get over the line. It has been a tremendous performance by the Fly Emirates. Well, before we begin, let's start by thanking the sponsors of this tournament, the powered by sponsor and official streaming partner Fan Code, event partner TCM, and support sponsor arsuk.com. Commencing ahead, we'd now like to move to the Man of the Match award, and it will be handed over by Mr. Tehsim Javed. And our arsuk.com Player of the Match award goes to a brilliant performance by Mr. Shaheen Ali of Fly Emirates, with a brilliant performance of 3 wickets for 10 runs to help assist the Fly Emirates restrict the opposition to 85 runs and be able to chase it down off the very last ball. Congratulations to Shaheen. It's been a fantastic performance and has enabled the Fly Emirates to get over the line. It's been a very good team performance by Fly Emirates. Congratulations. Well, Shaheen, we'd like to have a quick chat with you. Congratulations, Shaheen. Brilliant performance. Bowled extremely well. Picked up early wickets. You basically broke the backbone of the UAE Kings 11 up the order. How does it feel now that you guys have got over the line? A bit of nerves towards the end.
First of all, I would like to say I had a chance after a very long time to play, and today the pitch was really good. It was offering a lot of help to the fast bowlers. It was a greener pitch, so only you had to do was just hit the spots, and that's it.
How was that dew out there as well today?
Dew was not that effective. It was dry pitch, and conditions were favorable for the bowlers.
Well, sometimes these low-scoring games can be a bit tricky, isn't it? You guys managed to take it down to the very last ball.
Yeah, you saw that. It was about to be a super over, but thankfully, thanks to Usman.
Brilliant. Anyways, congratulations. Very well bowled, and best of luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, there you go. That's the man of the match today for match number 23. The 5 Emirates winning convincingly of the very last ball. Well, that's about it we have here at the presentation. But do stay tuned because we have another game coming your way up very shortly. Stay tuned.